Okay, my name is Raymond Anderson. I was born and raised here in Alexandria in the Burg on Pendleton Street, 404 Pendleton Street, in public housing. At the time in that area, of course, it was still segregated in the city, but we didn't feel like we lacked for anything. We had a much more closely knit community. The community pulled together to help one another, and we thrived. We were never led to believe that we were less than, that we were equal, and we had a right to all the services the city had to offer, as limited as they were to the black families at that time. But through all of that, through faith, perseverance, and some luck, we managed to survive. My mom raised three children in a single family, single parent home. I have two sisters, one older, one younger, Dorothy uh, and Elizabeth, Liz, and we were a really tight knit family unit at that time. And my mom worked so many jobs just to make sure that we had the things we would need just to be successful and survive those turbulent times. I'm grateful for the upbringing that I had because it made me to be strong and resilient, and to know that whatever it is that I wanted in life, I could get if I just committed myself to it and just remained faithful in God. That whatever that is promised to me will be able to be mine. Uh, and it was kind of odd and strange now that I look back on it, just because of the separation of the races. And I never could understand as a young kid growing up in Alexandria about the need for separate facilities, uh, uh, in public accommodations, and also the fact that if you were of a certain community, you had to ride on the back of the bus. So I do remember those things as I was growing up, and it just stuck with me through the years. I've never forgotten it. But and then when I look back over it, I can understand that it was just the way it was at that time. But change was in the air. So, and the change did happen through the civil rights movement and whatnot. Uh, a lot of you people may know Helen Miller. She's my aunt. She was a activist within the city. She and a lot of her friends were very active in social change in the community. So and it was just good to know that there's someone advocating for us on our behalf. Uh, I went to segregated schooling all throughout my educational years. Graduated from Parker Ray High School in 1964. That was the next to the last class before the school closed after the 1965 class. The building no longer stands, but the Parker Gray community is vibrant. Uh, we still have connections to one another. And the thing about going to school to Parker Gray is that it was such a small school that everyone knew everyone else. And we all got along so well. And we had teachers who really instructed us and cared about our well being and made sure that we got what they were teaching. So, uh, and that's a plus for me to say that I'm from Alexandria, and even now today, when I see people from Alexandria, even if I don't know their names, I know their faces, and we just have an immediate bond. We have a shared history, and we can talk and we can relate like we were never apart. So that's one of the good things about being from Alexandria. It's a community that I love, nurtured me, and I'm so grateful to be able to do this on today. Of course, it's not the same as it was. We have more opportunities. The city has grown a lot, but it's lost a lot of that small hometown flavor that we had when I was growing up. Uh, but other than that, I'm just thankful and grateful that for the time that we had to share here on this day for this, and the fact that you're having this a black family reunion brings back a lot of memories to a lot of people who come back to town just for this. So we're grateful for that, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to share something with you. Well, basically that was it. I did relate that we were a community, and I know that whenever there was a need within our immediate community, it was always met. Uh, come from an era where the village really served to raise the young people. If your neighbors saw you doing something wrong, they will correct you. They might even give you a little tap on your behind and send you home where you get your major beating. So, but we didn't consider it abuse at the time, but today it would be considered abuse. But that was called discipline. And because of that discipline, I was able to stay out of trouble. I never spent a day in jail in my life. And I raised my kids to be the same way. They're successful now. I'm a grandparent. I'm a great grandparent. So I've lived to see that. Uh, just on another note, uh, next month I will be 80 years old. So that in and of itself is a blessing also. So I'm just thankful to God that I'm able to just share that little bit of information along the way. And Alexandria is a lot more progressive than a lot of your southern cities. I'll share that with you also. And it's a very welcoming community now as opposed to where it was when I was growing up. But despite all of that, this is my home. And I would tell anybody, I love Alexandria. And I just love the time that I grew up in. It was a time of discovery. It was during the height of the civil rights movement. I got to see a lot of that firsthand. I got to see a lot of the bad, a lot of the good. And those memories are still etched in my mind today when I look back over some of the stories that happened because people were just trying to take advantage of their guaranteed rights as citizens of the United States that we had to fight for and demand that we get. And because of the actions of social activists, national activists, we were able to attain those rights. But there's still a lot more work to be done. Uh, but the groundwork was laid to where this younger generation can now do the things that we thought we shouldn't do. They can feel more welcome than to go to places that we were never welcome to go to. And that's what I lay my hat on, to see where we come from where we were. Just to see the change in attitude and just to be accepted as a member of society on equal basis.